You better calm down.
We're all friends around you, just trying to find. If you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins.
It's a beautiful day. Come on, let's play. Hi, Christine. Good morning, good morning.
I got to rush you in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep her connected and just follow along.
Come on, sing with it.
We got plenty of time. Beginning each won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day.
Thank you, Grace Isis. Yay, yay, yay. Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, and welcome.
Sally's in the house.
Yes, yes, and it's Saturday. What a great day.
Mm-hmm.
I was having a hard time waking up this morning, but I'm awake now. I love that song. That song just really, it just does something. You know, it's kind of like my happy song by Pharrell. When that song plays, you can't help but be happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I think there's something, a message in the music itself. You know, it's like, you will be happy. And this song is, you will have a beautiful day. Oh,
Like that
hello,
Bob Marley
hello.
song.
Don't worry, be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one too. You know, I used to, y'all know I used to live in Fort Lauderdale, but I used to walk up and down the beach when they would have like just street musicians out on the beach just playing. And I was walking up the beach one day, this was like probably 30 years ago, and there was somebody, it wasn't Bob Marley, but somebody was out there on the beach and they were playing that song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. I love reggae anyway. So that was just lifted me up. And yes, it's going to be an amazing day, Sally. It absolutely is. Oh, look at all these beautiful peas in here.
Good morning, Isabel. Cassandra. Robert Dosa.
Robert's in the house.
Andrea.
Yeah, it's so good to be here with Rosalind. I missed her. I love meeting other people and going different places, but it just feels like home here. Rosalind's made it feel so welcoming and so warm to be here. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for my home, away from home, wherever home may be.
Right.
It's wherever I am, actually.
Yeah.
All right, so what's everybody doing today? We finally have sunshine, Deirdre. Oh my gosh, sunshine in New York. That's a beautiful thing, and thank you for sharing that. We could all use some good information and good news today, couldn't we? Yeah. What's
Is that
your...
where Deirdre is in New York?
She's in New York.
New York.
Staten Island, New York.
Oh.
Yes.
Good morning, Rick Morrow.
She's there with her little cat, Thump. Thump the cat.
Who has Thump?
Deirdre.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but hoping to not be in New York. She wants to go south, and I don't blame you after this winter that you're having. Everybody's going to be moving south. We're going to be tilting the United States. Move away from the cold weather. Good morning, Dennis. Buenos dias to you too. And Rick, it's cold in Florida. Wait a minute. I thought California and Florida were the only places it wasn't cold right now. So don't tell me that. Good morning, Janet. Sophia. Hello, hello. Oh, what a beautiful group. Welcome, everybody. How many do we have on now? My little chat box doesn't tell me anymore how many people are on. Oh, we have 17.
Dennis, Said. Buenos dias.
Rick, is 59 degrees in Florida. Wow. Oh, there's Rose. Rick, thank you for introducing Rose to us. And Rose, thank you for being with us this morning. And Kathy, it's sunny in Maryland, but cold and windy. And yeah, lots of us want to move south. And Deirdre, it's not about the weather for me. I like having seasons. It's about moving near my soul family. Okay.
Good morning, Kathy Hand.
All right. So let's do our heart brain. We've got some peeps in here. And Sophia's is 18. Okay. And Isabel's got cold sunshine. Yeah, well, that sun, especially in Florida, warms it up really well once it gets going good. And I've been out on the beach to watch sunrises, and I'd be so cold. And then the sun would come up, and it's like, okay, now I can take the jacket off or the sweater. And Rose said it's still snowing for 4 days now. Wow. Rose, where are you? What part of the country are you in? And Suzanne, I like out west as well, like southern Utah or Arizona.
Oh,
Yeah, I've lived in Arizona. It's
I want to
beautiful.
go to Sedona.
I'm going to Sedona. You'll have to join me there. That would be cool, wouldn't it?
I'll see all the rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think I will go into Utah also. Oh, you're in Connecticut, Rose. Oh my gosh, yes. I imagine you are a frozen pea. And Stacy's here. Oh, Stacy told me she was going to try to get up to join us this morning. I'm so glad you did, Stacy.
Good morning, Stacy.
I hope this is a good day for you. And we've been lifting you up all week for that to happen, for you to get your health back. All right, so let's do our heart brain. So going into the heart center, you touch your heart, and then you slow down your breathing, like you're going to count to 5. You slow it down that much, and then release it back out slowly. And then you add in the joy. Add in whatever it takes to put a smile on your face, to make you feel that warm feeling of love. And we'll do this for another minute. And let's do our affirmations this morning. And I was reminded yesterday that an affirmation is not what you wish for. An affirmation is a statement. It's your story. You're telling us how you are inside. So let's do that after we breathe in and breathe out slowly for another minute. Let's share our affirmations. I am strong.
I am healthy.
I am enough.
I am content.
I am joyful.
I am nourished.
I am ready to welcome anything into my life today.
I am a radiant ray of light.
I am peace.
I am grateful.
How beautiful. Let's see what the P's are today. Good morning, Marianne. Andrea says, I am blessed. Love that. Oh, I always love Deirdre's. I am all the colors that bring the smiles of nature.
Robert
Yes.
Dosa says, I am a creator.
And he also is a raindrop rippling into the ocean of life. Deirdre, I think you have some competition here with the poetry. Stacy, I am strength beyond measure. Absolutely, girlfriend. Stronger and stronger every day.
Marianne, I'm divinely guided and protected.
Absolutely. Good morning, Kathleen, or Catherine Kovacs.
Catherine Kovac.
And Lee. I can't read this morning. Leo. My buddy Leo. I am unstoppable. Yes, you are.
Catherine, I like how you're on the joy healer. Your comments on there. And that just goes along with how happy and how you are loved.
Okay, we have a troll this morning. Oh, McGuire Matthew, this is not the place to come in and try to spam. So goodbye. Sorry about that, everyone. Please do not inbox him. We get that happening every so often. All right, let's get back to our I ams. Did you do Kathy Hands?
Kathy, I am wide awake and aware.
Absolutely. Janet, I am blessed.
Christina, I am filled with joyous force for positive change in my community and world.
Absolutely. And Suzanne is strong, well, and being loved.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
Rose, I am gifted with life. Purple heart.
Isabel, I am peace, love, and ready to ground at the beach today. Beautiful, jealous. Yes, only love and light is welcome here. Anything else? It's gotta go. What else we got? Grace Isis.
I am supported, give joy, warmth, and love.
Yes, yes.
Just saying Grace Isis' name is joyous.
It is, isn't it? Robert says, if we look at the positive side of things, spammers can grow rankings. So trying to be bad, they do good. Yeah, I know. Spam crusher. Oh, possible, not positive. Okay. Yeah, Facebook has its algorithms, and if you have more comments and more interaction, they like that. But when the spammers come in, it's like, nah, you're not doing that to my peeps. I'm too protective of all of you peas and not going to let that happen on this show or any of my shows. So, yeah.
I was just reminded of spam out of a can.
I know, right? That yucky stuff.
Oh, it's so
Do
good.
you like spam?
I like getting it all crispy and eating it with rice.
That's the only way I could ever eat it. I was like, let's do something to that stuff. We're going to fry it up.
We grew up on spam.
Yeah, I didn't grow up on it, but in my college years, that was the thing. It was like, it was so easy. And in college, you definitely have to have easy.
And corned beef.
I love corned beef and cabbage. All right, so we drew a native spirit card, and I may have some good news. Y'all see who wrote this deck? I think it's on there. Denise Lynn. Denise Lynn is the one that created this deck and wrote these beautiful words for it. Her daughter lives in Sacramento. So y'all keep saying a prayer, because I've been invited to do a land blessing in Sacramento, and we're going to invite Denise's daughter to join us for the land blessing. So wouldn't that be awesome? Let's do wouldn't that be great if Abraham, I follow the teachings of Abraham and the channelings of Abraham, and Abraham has this exercise that you can do. Wouldn't it be great if, and then you put whatever your desire is that you're sending out to the universe. So you're really talking to the universe. You're saying, wouldn't it be great if Denise's daughter joined us at the land blessing? And wouldn't it be great if there was a gathering there to really welcome her and get into that beautiful energy? Wouldn't it be great if this took place like later on this year, like maybe in around April, when it's really nice weather and we could all enjoy it together when we live stream it? When you do the wouldn't it be great if, you're getting into already having that energy, already bringing it to you. And you only have to do it for I think 17 seconds is what Abraham says. And you're already creating that energy out in the universe that it's already happening. So we'll be announcing that when that is a yes from Denise's daughter. The card goes right along with that. It's the tracker. And we've had this card before, as Rosalind pointed out. I love this card. I love the tracker, and I love the energy of it. There's just something about mountains and water. There is just something about that combination. I love them both. I grew up in the mountains. I never saw the ocean until I think I was 16, somewhere in there, 16, 17. But boy, once I saw that ocean, it was like, ooh, I like that energy too. So the combination of them is my heaven. It's for me, that's where it's at. Just being in both of that energy at one time, there's something that magnifies with the energy. So the tracker card says, focus your intent and your passion on one thing rather than being scattered in different directions. Be single-minded in what's truly important in your life and let everything else go. Track the unseen but very real stream of energy to that which you desire. Just like what I just did. Wouldn't it be great if we did a land blessing in Sacramento and Denise's daughter showed up? That would be so amazing, and will be. I'm going to change. I want to pivot here. It will be so amazing when that happens. So everybody get on board with the joy and the excitement, and just lift that vibration up, and let's bring it to be. All right, what kind of comments we got going on? We still got some I ams. Yay.
Sally,
Yeah.
I am a wonderful spark from the divine light itself. Isabel, I am grateful to be part of this family of love and light.
You sure are.
Lots of light beams.
Absolutely. Stacy says she grew up on Spam. My mom used to add it to the mac and cheese for a casserole. There we go. Our Miss Nutrition has spoken. But I still don't know what all's in it. I don't think I want to know. And Kathy says, and I have your back, Teri. At least I pause now before I attack. Yeah. See, that's how that works. That pause button, it's a wonderful thing. When we don't immediately react, but we just pause and kind of like, don't get upset like what I did. I'm like, oh, no, sorry, dude. We're not going to do that this morning. We don't have to get upset. We don't have to go into a low vibration energy. We just keep on keeping on our high vibes.
Yeah, when you're reacting from a calm state, then you're not so reactionary.
Yeah, exactly.
So is that the purpose of meditation, to routinely do it so you can be more in that state of calmness? And
yes.
When you're calm, you could be more productive and be more thoughtful of what words you say and react.
Yeah, exactly. The calmer we are on the inside, that's going to flow to the outside. Okay, so Prachetta and Prachir, you're in Goya, Prachetta. I'm glad that you made it there safely. I love you both so much. I really love you, and I hope that you're going to have a beautiful time together. And Prachetta says, I am happy. You're one of the happiest people I know, and you bring happiness with you wherever you go. So I can imagine a big bright light in Goya right now because Prachetta has arrived in the house.
I loved her beach scene.
Yeah. I can't wait to get there and to see all that beauty. I'm just so ready for that adventure. When I went to Palm Springs, I was actually in Desert Hot Springs visiting with Dr. Sharon Stroud, if any of you are familiar with that name. She does a service every Sunday morning. She holds a service in her home that's spread out throughout the world. And Sharon went to India, trying to remember, I think it was 96. I'm trying to visualize the book that she showed me. She was invited to come and speak at a peace event that was going on there. And when she got in the car to go to the airport, they presented her with this book, and it's huge. It's like this. You can't see me. It's like big. Okay. But this book was full of pictures of her time there. They did it like so fast. But it had all kinds of pictures of her, the person who brought her over there, the event itself with her speaking. And she went into Goya. So she had pictures there of her doing events and traveling, and she was dressed so beautifully. And some of the pictures that she had were of the ladies there in their saris, all dressed up for the event. And I told her that I would be going, and that Navriti and Prachetta already have my sari picked out. And I'm so excited for what's going to happen when I get over there. It's going to be beautiful. And Prachetta says, we travel back on the 27th of February. Mom's final ritual is on the 4th of March. The full year of mourning will be over. Blessings, honey, for that event. That will be that final resting for her. And you all are in our hearts, in our prayers, and in our arms of love. Love you so much. Becky's in the house. Good morning, Becky LaFave. And let's see what else we got that we missed. I missed some comments. Oh, Suzanne, stay in your lane. That's my new favorite saying, guys. Stay in your lane. Doesn't matter what those other cars are doing. You know, if they're speeding, if they're going 100 miles an hour and you're only going 75 or 80, it's okay. That's not your problem. You know, that's them. That's their movie they're living. Whatever other people are doing, that's their movie. And, you know, just let it be, as the Beatles song says. Let it be. Yeah, Rick says the pause button is a toughie. It can be, or it can be something that you choose to stay in your lane and stay calm. And when somebody tries to get in your lane, just blow your horn and hit the pause button. Don't let them run you over, but definitely just stay in your calm energy and don't get caught up in what they're doing and in their chaos and insanity sometimes. Okay, Robert agrees. Pausing can be a great game changer. I've tested this with my granny. One day I was in Zen mode, didn't react to anything she did. The next day, she just stopped doing those things, just like that. Yeah. You know, I've said forever that we teach people how to treat us. We teach them, hey, you know, don't try to upset my apple cart because I'm perfectly content. Like one of your I ams was I am content. You know, and when we teach people that this is how I am, you know, it doesn't matter what you say or do or how you act. This is how I am, and I'm going to be this way. So when they see, like in that instance, Robert, they see that they can't upset you, then it's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just go off and upset somebody else maybe, you know, but they'll leave you alone. So I'm glad that happened. Yeah. Good morning, Luz. Hello, hello.
And what is it? It's not to be numb to it. It's just if it comes towards you and kind of like it just bounces off, like, oh, that's interesting.
I like using that also for a response. Oh, that's interesting. It's a neutral statement. It's like, I'm not going to say it's good or bad or, you know, blast you. I'm just, oh, that's interesting. I think it might have been Abraham, it might have been Esther that said, yeah, just, oh, okay, that's an interesting way to look at it. You know, just not getting caught up in the spin. And that works especially with religious conversations and political conversations. Oh, that's interesting. You know, and that way you're not caught up in the energy of whatever might be trying to be brought forth, because both of those kinds of conversations can be so divisive. And one thing we do not need in our world right now is more division. So the more we can just stay calm, stay in the energy of love, stay in our hearts, stay in your lane. Right, Christina? Christina says, trackers, staying in my lane and focusing on loving actions and thoughts. What if I make a difference in someone's life today? What if we all just show love today? You know, the other day we decided that this is my love day. And wow, that was powerful. That was so powerful to just make that your love day. You know, whatever's coming your way, just stay in your heart, stay in your energy of just exuding love into the world, giving the world a love infusion. And just think there's 22 of us. 22 is our magic number. What if all 22 of us did a love infusion into the world and really just boosted that vibration and that frequency that's being there on the planet. What if?
Right. Calling a old friend or
Or just sending a gratitude note to somebody, just a little text message. I am grateful for you. It makes all the difference. Somebody's having pizza. Janet, we are making pizza for lunch. I love that you're making it instead
making
of
the
just
dough?
ordering it. So Janet, tell us about your pizza that you're making. I know
The
you're
yeast and everything.
I know you're in the UK. Here in the States, we have so much fast pizza food. You know, you can order pizza pretty much 24 hours a day.
Oh, Blaze pizza.
But making pizza, that's awesome. When I first discovered pizza, I wanted to make it every day. It's like, oh, this is such good stuff. You know? And so my brothers would usually beg me, can you make pizza today? Can you make pizza for us? And so back in the day, before we had Pizza Huts and all that good stuff, there were pizza boxes that had all the dough you could make up, the flour that you made into the dough and all the ingredients in there. And I was a pizza making fool because my brothers just loved it. And the more I made it for them, the more they loved me. So they didn't pick on me so much if I was making them pizza. So we want to know what kind of pizza you're making and how does that work? I think she answered here. Oh, there it is. Ooh, awesome. Homemade pepperoni and cheese and tomato pizzas. Wow. Oh, Robert, look at you, our statistician. 22 times 750,000, which is the statistic of one person raising their vibration counteracts 750,000 people with a low vibration. So 22 times 750,000, that's 16.5 million people infused in the ripple. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, we got a lot of homemade pizzas going on. Marianne, I'm so glad you're with us this morning down in Alabama. She made homemade pizza last night. And somebody else said they made, Rose made it last night. Yummy.
What?
And okay, Sally's getting ready to schedule her students for a Reiki for the universe session. Ooh, Reiki for the universe. I love that. And we can send out healing energy. Awesome. And Leo, what we got from you? The best response is to be aware of our own energy. All they try to do is to take it from us. Energy is the highest currency in the universe. It's our responsibility to handle our energy the same way we handle our money. So I say, be aware when they try to invade your space. Don't let them steal from you. Instead, give love. It's free. It certainly is. Wonderful philosophy there, Leo. I love you so much. And if y'all are on TikTok, definitely check out Leo. Leo puts inspiring messages out on TikTok, and I love it.
Oh.
Yes, I love your energy, Leo. Keep on keeping on, buddy, because the world needs more of that infused into it. More positive vibrations, more words of love and joy and inspiration. Janet says, we make the pizza dough in the bread maker. Interesting. Okay. I've never made bread from scratch. I make biscuits from scratch, but not dough. Yeah, that's interesting. And Becky, okay, now we're going to have pizza tonight too. Oh, Stacy, you just won my heart here. White pizza with tomato and garlic. That's my absolute favorite. But sometimes the acid in the tomato sauce that will upset my stomach some. But that white pizza, oh, there's nothing like it. It's delicious. And Robert, no pizza for you. Still trying to find the mood to make myself some coffee biscuits. I love coffee biscuits. And Christina says, try fathead dough. It is low carb and delicious. My family likes it better than most pizza dough in general. I will check that out because, you know, I'm all about the low carb. If it's got carbs, it turns into sugar, at least in me it does. So I try to avoid the carbs if possible. Becky loves ham and bacon. That's my cheat for the month. That's not cheating at all. On my diet anyway. Protein, that's what that is. Okay. So I think we got everybody that came in and said good morning to you. If we missed anybody that popped in, oh, we did. There's our Hope. Good afternoon to you, Hope. Sending a massive warm hug over to Auntie Jean. Where is our Jean this morning? Let's wake her up. Everybody call out her name and get her in here. And I also don't see our Marietta, our accept, align, allow. She may be snuggled in inside of her boat, her Sweet Dreams boat.
I can't remember if we said good morning to Sophia.
Good morning, Sophia. And we have a Rudolph Stadhofer. Good morning, Rudolph.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us in the morning show. All right. So I see it's time for our prayer requests. So anybody or yourself, if you're in need of prayers, let's please continue to wrap Stacy in our loving arms. And since she's with us this morning, let's give her some extra love today. Stacy, just give us an update on how you're doing. And let's just get you all the way feeling 100% today with some extra boost of love. So everybody send Stacy some extra love today and let's put her in front and center with our prayer requests in our prayer circle. And I have a dear friend that I'll keep her name out of it, but she's going through a really tough time right now. So I want to keep her lifted up and turn things around for her. She's thinking positive with what's going on. So let's add to that positivity. So I want to put her in the circle. And Catherine, pray for me, for Catherine, Michael, and my mom and my cats. We absolutely will. And Hope is sending you loads of healing energy, Stacy. And I hope you're seeing these comments. Everybody's sending you love right now. And energy for complete healing and for all pain to subside. I know you had some pain after the surgery. So we're all sending you this love for a full recovery, for all that pain to just go.
Yeah, speaking of pain, I think there's the physical and then the kind of attachment to it emotionally. And recovering from the physical part of it is much accelerated when you can detach from the emotional part of it.
And you're so right. And using Archangel Michael helps. You know, asking Michael to cut the cords to that pain, wherever those cords are going inside of you. That's a very great point. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, there's instances where medicine is needed, for sure. But it does help with the emotional. It's a big part of it, of the healing.
It sure is. Okay, so Stacy said I was able to skip my 2:30 pain pill, but hurting this morning. I have an infection under my tongue from the anesthesia tube, So maybe heading to a walk-in, but better each day.
Mm.
Yeah, just keep that positive energy going. Do the I am healthy, I am healed.
Mm.
Whenever something has been going on with me, I keep saying that affirmation. You keep telling your cells that. That's what you're doing when you're doing that affirmation. I am healthy, I am healed. I am healthy, I am healed. And let those cells know that that's how it is. You're declaring it. So do your affirmations all day and let the healing happen. And I love all the love that people are sending to Stacy. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. Becky says, I'd love to put my girlfriend Teri Angel on the prayer list. Just found out she has a mass on her brain. Please and thank you. Yes, we absolutely will put Teri in the circle. Any other prayers? Andrea, prayer request for my friend Catherine, who is healing from surgery. Let's put Catherine in her circle, and thank you, Andrea.
Yeah, I was just watching some videos on the Heal Summit this week,
Mm-hmm.
and they were saying that our bodies regenerates our cells every 7 days.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
500 million cells.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, so it's like
You're a
not
new
one cell
person.
is not one cell is the same than we had last week.
Yeah.
And so if you could infuse good energy into the cells that were just regenerating every second, then you're
Yeah.
putting
Yeah.
that energy forward.
It's beautiful. Just visualize that. Visualize that regeneration and just see yourself healthy and make that statement to those regenerated cells. I am healthy. I am healed. Thank you. Thank you for being healthy. Do the gratitude. When we
And the
give
breathing.
when we give gratitude ahead of the evidence, seeing the physical evidence of something, it just brings it in more powerfully. So gratitude for healing. Gratitude that you're pain-free, Stacy. Let's do that. Let's envision that. And what if Stacy had no pain? Go into the what if and just bring it to be. Oh, there's our Erica. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello,
And so, yeah. So, Sally, maybe you could do a teaching for us about the raindrop therapy and explain to everybody what that is, because I've heard it from a couple of people now that it works wonders. And Stacy says, you are so right, Rosalind. I spelled your name wrong, but the physical pain is bad, but once it's let up, the emotional release was overwhelming. Yeah. Cut the cords. Let Archangel Michael help you with that. And we have our beautiful Jean Lorio, our frozen pea, is with us.
Good morning, Auntie Jean.
You thawed out enough to get in here with us. Just in time to say, I love you, my peas. Special love to our beautiful Stacy, and love and prayers for you. Yeah. Janet says, healing vibrations flowing through with love and light. Beautiful. All right, so any other prayer requests before we go into our prayer time? And y'all pick a number or a color this morning. We'll see what comes up. And if you missed the interview yesterday that Lisa Jo Davis did with Ruth Anderson, that was a great interview. And Ruth talked about the angelic gems and how they came to be, and how you can access the information to get them. And we'll be doing another training. I think we have a training set up in March. And that information will be put out there for anyone interested. All right. I think we got all the prayer requests that were put in. Just flipping through to see.
And any prayers that were not said out loud, any silent prayers. We'll send blessings for those too.
Oh, Stacy, I wasn't aware of that. She said our blood type changes. The A, B, and C stays the same, but the positive or negative changes.
Wow.
I was not aware of that. You know, I know that I'm A, but I can never remember if I'm negative or positive. I'm thinking I'm positive. I want to be positive. But it's interesting because the kidney that I received 40 something years ago was a different, it was the same, it was an A, but like one of us had the positive and one had the negative. I can't remember which way it went. So I think that's very interesting. It will be interesting to see if mine changed after the transplant. And Leo says, prayers to everyone here. Much gratitude for all the prayers for healing to my family. And let's keep lifting up you and your family, Leo, for that emotional healing. There's been a lot of loss in your family. So we want to lift them all up today. Do you want to read Hope's?
Hope says prayers for the entire Angelic River family to be abundant in health and wealth, and for you, Teri, to keep shining your light. And so it is.
And so it is. That light is on. It's on permanent on. It doesn't have an off switch.
It doesn't.
Kathy, continued prayers for my son. Yes. Your son, Colin, and for your family to learn to show only love and light and to work together to adjust to these life changes and work together to get this house remodeled. Oh boy, that sounds like a big undertaking. So yeah, prayers for strength for all of you through all of that and to work together. And how is our Tony doing, Sally? She said, Tony is actually learning it first, then it will be taught. It's an almost euphoric healing. Awesome. And Stacy's saying prayers for this beautiful family. Oh, we love you so much too, Stacy. All right, we got some numbers being thrown out at us. 5 white, 2 gold, 3 green, 4 purple. We're just going to go through all the numbers, I guess. Oh, thank you, Isabel. Prayers for our families, for my friend to heal. Gratitude and love for our Mother Earth and for all the elementals. Prayers for a spiritual evolution to always be in God's hands. Yeah, I like that. I like that prayer for a spiritual evolution. I think that's where we're headed into. I really believe that this is happening. And Erica's asking prayers for Charlie. Okay, let's put Charlie in our circle then. And Jean says, I love the angelic gems. I highly recommend them. Thank you, Jean.
Are you doing a training course on that?
Yeah, I think the next one is March.
Oh.
I'll have to check with Ruth and see if she's put out any information on it yet. Okay, Stacy said, the nurses told me in the hospital I was a bit loopy, and she told me mine was be positive. And I said, of course I am. Oh, Stacy, I love that. And Kathy Hand says she's never heard that changes. That's very interesting because I thought once you had that was it. So interesting information. And Robert says, I remember once when I used to donate blood, they wrote my blood type. I think I saw 0+. I don't know what that is. I might be a mutant. Well, I know that, or it's O+. I know that type O, I think isn't that the universal blood type that anybody can accept it? I think that's the way that goes.
Like a rare one.
Yeah. And Isabel says, I've been wondering, how do you love a comment in the group? Because I only see a like. I think if you just put your cursor over it, oh, maybe you're on the phone. On the computer, you just put your cursor on it and then it changes into all of those little emojis And you can do the love. And Sally says, Tony is doing really well. She says it's a great day for a great day. It is. It's a beautiful day. And Hope says, prayers for my Tammy's fur baby Bino to be safe wherever he is. And I saw your post, I saw Tammy's post that someone had offered a $500 reward for the return of Bino. So let's pray that that helps, that Bino will be back home with his beautiful mommy and getting all the love she can shower on him. Yeah. And Jean says, prayers please for our Stacy and for our other P's who are physically or emotionally suffering. Prayers for the people who are suffering because of the weather. Prayers for our mother Gaia so she too can heal and become balanced. Prayers for Charlie and Leo's family and for our whole planet. Absolutely. And Sally, prayers for anyone in need today. Prayers for our cords to heal and individuals to be able to release and move forward. Robert says, on the phone, you just hold the like button until the rest of them appear. Thank you, Robert. Good information. Okay, so Stacy said, the nurse told me they had to draw blood to check because certain factors can change it over the years. I couldn't believe it. She said medicines, chemicals, and so on. Wow. Okay, we're learning new things today. And Kathy says, I believe it only happens in rare cases, like some individuals who have cancer and had bone marrow transplants. Yeah, so I guess that's what the nurse was saying, that there's factors that will affect it. Wow, and Jean says type O is a little less likely to get the virus. So now we want to all be type O, right? I'll keep my type A, thank you. All right, so angels, what number are we doing today? Today's the 20th already. Wow, this month, this year, it's already been soaring by. Right, Stacy, that was the science lesson for the day. And hello and good morning, Charlie. Charlie's in the house. We're putting you in our prayer circle this morning, Charlie. Charlie had to read up on it. Yeah. Well, thank you, Robert. That would be very generous, but I think we would probably drain you if you donated to all of us. And Leo says he's type O negative. I hardly ever get sick. Oh, yeah. I don't either. Yeah, and I love that. I don't get sick. I just get devastating things when I do get something. All right, Charlie sees green.
I think immunity is part of being just positive.
It does. The scientists have even said that. Mm-hmm. You know, your state of mind, your positivity goes a long way to boost up your immune system against anything. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. All right. So let's do 2. I'm hearing the number 2. So there's 1. And there's number 2. I love this card.
We've had this card before.
Yeah. And I know you all want to know what it is too, don't you? We're just going to keep it to ourselves. I'm in a silly mood today. It must be the lack of sleep. All right. So the number was 2, which I love that. I love the energy of number 2. It's a 2-day. And 2 and 0 equals 2. So that's what we're going to go with. And maybe Robert can share with us what all that number 2 is all about. To me, it's unity. It's working together. It's collaboration, putting your energy with something or someone else. Because when you're standing alone, that's a good thing, your independence. But isn't it great when there's 2 of us here instead of 1? Isn't that great? And you see how it just multiplies the energy. So 2 is a wonderful number. And the card I'm going to show you has 3 colors, and they're all amazing colors. We have black, yellow, and gold today. And we had black yesterday combined with something else. Today, that black, that unknown, to me, that's what the black is. It can represent death also, but death is only a new beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's an ending of something,
Mm-hmm.
and then the starting of something else, something new. So when we look at the black and look at clearing any energy of that fear of the unknown, this is what happens when we think about something that we don't know anything about. We can either go into fear, or we can go into beautiful anticipation. Something great is coming our way. I choose that. I choose to look at any of the unknowns as, wow, I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder what's going to come next. And Kathy, you're drawn to the yellow. The yellow is clearing out anything in the DNA. We've been talking about our blood types, and all of the energy.
Solar plexus?
Yeah, yellow is the color of the solar plexus, which is our empowered feeling that we get, our worthiness, knowing that we're enough. So going into that unknown area, wherever that may be in your life, whatever is the unknown, just pulling in that yellow to clear out anything that might be a barrier for you to see your beauty, to see your amazing worthiness, to know that you are enough. You're enough just as you are. You don't need anything on the outside. Just pulling in your power, pulling in your spiritual being that you are, and that gold represents the Christ consciousness. So knowing that you are spirit, knowing that you are connected to the divine, we are all a spark of the divine. Somebody said that in their I am a spark of the divine. And when we realize that and how connected we are with each other, we feel that black energy, that unknown part of life. We feel that we can make it through anything, whatever comes up. Just like the experience that our Stacy just went through, that was an unknown. You know, we didn't know how that was going to turn out, if it was going to be successful surgery, if she was going to get the healing that was needed. So there was an unknown factor there, and there was a little anxiety, you know, and not knowing what it was going to be like to experience that. But also, Stacy knew that she had the support of all of us. She knew that we were all sending her love every moment that she was going through that experience. We did a prayer circle and gathered together to pray for her and send healing energy for her at the moment she was in surgery, before and during. And it was a beautiful experience to hear that the surgery went well, that the doctor was pleased with, you know, how well it went. So it makes a difference to go into all of these, to do the clearing of whatever might be the barrier, whatever might be affecting you from your DNA, and then to go into the assurance that we're all in this together. We're all gathered as a collective, loving each other, supporting each other. That's why I love this family so much. It's that support and that love that we share with each other. It's so important. You know, my friend, and thank you all for putting her in your hearts and in your healing prayers. My friend has been through cancer before. And like me, when I went through it the first time, there was no support. But the second time around, for both of us, she's got all the support, all the people praying for her, for lifting her up, and for sending the loving healing her way. So I want to acknowledge any of you that are going through struggles anyone going through what you may think it's something minor. You might see it as, oh, I have a toothache. I wouldn't put that into our healing circle. Put everything in. Let us all lift you up for it, for whatever it might be that's going on with you. Just put yourself in there. And I want us to all put ourselves in that circle today. I'm putting myself in there. I'm putting Rosalind in there. And all of you that are gathered here, I still see 22 beautiful souls gathered together, holding each other.
I love that Isabel says she's enjoying the unknown because she feels protected and connected.
Yes, absolutely. We don't have to fear that unknown. That's the beauty of it. We make choices. So let's choose today to do a what if and make it a positive. What if going into this next phase of whatever's coming my way, I choose to stay in my own lane and stay in my calm state and be happy where I am, not letting anything else interfere. What if in that black energy, that unknown energy, maybe there's something that is changing for you. Maybe there is a death of some sort. What if that door that opens from that ending leads you to more abundance, leads you to more health, more joy, more positive experiences in your life? Do the what if with me. What if? And then add in whatever it is that you're calling to you. What if there's more land blessings all across our nation in every state, and everyone gathers together virtually and people locally, and these land blessings make a big difference in every area that they're done in? Do you have a what if?
What if we could cure COVID with light?
Light, yeah. Love and light. Loving it. We've done that before on this show. We send positive love into that virus and say, I love you. And I know that's hard to envision. That's hard for so many people to think of that, to think of even doing that, because there's been a lot of loss of life. There's been people still suffering that were exposed to it and gone through that infection with it. But what if we send love? What if we say, I love you, I let you go with love, I release you with love? And what if that makes a difference? What if that changes the whole energy of it? What if we live in a world where we all see things with a positive attitude? What if Tammy's beautiful dog shows up at her front door? What if? What if we were all healthy? I love that. What if my housing approval came in the mail? What else you got? What if everyone was accepted for who they are? I'm loving these. What if we could shoot out arrows of love, kindness, and compassion? And I'm going to add hope. What if we could give hope to our world again? What if our world looked at every day as a day that could bring adventure and excitement and beautiful things our way? What if we could create a world where only love is in it? Only love and light can be here. What if we were all at the peak of our health? Yeah. And yes, we're saying yes to hope in our world. More hope, please. Can we have more of that? This is what I say when something wonderful comes in. Can I have more of that, please? Can I have a second helping of that love, that hope, of that joy that's there? Let's get into that excitement. Let's do our what if. Yes, Isabel, what if Tammy's dog comes back home? What if that beautiful dog, Beano, shows up, wagging its tail and saying, Mommy, I missed you? What if? What if we all loved ourselves as we are? I love that.
It's like, Tammy, Mommy, I need a bath.
Yeah. Yeah. I love this today. I love you all visualizing and bringing that energy forward. This is how we lift up our world. As we said earlier, when we raise our vibration, it counteracts 750,000 that are in the low vibration. Let's counteract everyone in the world today that's not in this energy of what if and lifting the world up for love and light. Oh, yes, I love you all so much. Thank you for doing this. Kathy, what if we all intensely believe that all is perfect for each and every one of us? Marianne, what if everything works out perfectly? Where is our Marietta? Everything is working perfectly, she would tell us. And it is. It is. It may not be our vision of perfect, right? When we think of things, we think sometimes with our human brain, and we say that it's flawed. We say it's not the way it's supposed to be, but it is. It divinely is perfect. So there's that flash of confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. What if? I think that was a you're welcome. Isabel says, love heals everything and nourishes everything and everyone. Absolutely. The hardest part of achieving is believing. Yep. Accept, align, allow, and believe. Absolutely. Jean L'Oreal, I love you. What if everyone became a P? Yeah, that's a great what if. Deirdre, what if we all sat in the same space in real time, vessel to vessel? Kind of like me and Rosalind right now. I love that. Yes, and we will. We definitely will. So we've gone way over time. Thank you for hanging in with us. Thank you for doing your what ifs today. Do it all day long. Let's all do a what if. Let's have a what if day. Let's skip through this day with love and joy and raising the vibration. That's my intention. So, like the other day, we had a love day. This was our love day. This is our what if day. What if? And make it a positive what if. What if everything was turning toward the sun and honoring the energy from Source, our Creator? What if we lived in a beautiful world, which we most certainly do? I'm going to play it again to take us out of here. But before we do that, let's do our heart telephone. On the count of 3, we're going to say, thank you, I love you, all together now. 1, count
Oh,
with me,
2,
3. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love
I
you.
love you.
I love you all, every one of you. And yes, thank you, Rose. Safe journey throughout your day, everyone. Stay in your what ifs. And let's do that all day. Just say it out loud. Make people think. Make them wonder. What the heck? Okay, so here we go. It's a beautiful day. What if we all sang this song all day?
So you in a hurry,
No, you better calm down.
we're all fence around. If you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing crime. Cause it's a beautiful day. Come on, let's play. Yeah. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Come on, let's play. Woo! Love you guys. These are maracas from Mexico. Mexico. Woo!
Buenos dias.
Shake your tail feathers today. Do something fun and go out and what if all day long. Yes, that's boogie, right, Jean? It's a beautiful day. All right. We love you all. And we all say namaste, y'all. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.